Hi, I'm Louis Giles. I'm playing the part of Liam in Bad Jews.
My name is Jackie Davis, and I'm playing Daphne.
Well, hi, I'm Beth Getches, and I am playing Melody in Bad Jews.
Hi, I'm Jack Allen. I am playing the role of Jonah in Bad Jews.
Family plays a big part in this play. Family and legacy, cultural identity, I think is, especially for Liam, a very big part of the story. There's definitely a divide between the characters as far as cultural identity goes, and that fuels quite a bit of the conflict.
Well, Daphne is an only child, so she has no siblings, but she does have first cousins. And so that's Liam and Jonah. And I guess, I don't know, Daphne in a way resents her cousins, but I mean, she loves them. But at the same time, they've had everything that she hasn't had, and they always get their way, and they grew up well off. And it's not that she was poor, it's just she was not as well off as them. And so, while she does love her cousins, there's that resentment. But yeah, and it's interesting because Daphne, like, we're discovering more and more things about the character dynamics, especially between Daphne and Liam, and how similar they are to each other. And they say a lot of the same things, and they kind of fly off the wall quickly. Specifically when they're around each other, it's like dynamite. So that's an interesting relationship. But then also Jonah. Oh, Jonah's the sweetheart. He's the sweetheart. He keeps everybody grounded somewhat. And so yeah, it's a wild, crazy, loving family. So who's going through a hard time. My favorite thing about Daphne is something that I lack myself, which is she has such a strong identity of who she is as a Jew, and she's so passionate about it, and she has something to fight for, which is something really, as crazy as she is, it's something very admirable about her. So I love how passionate she is.
Well, she's the blonde one, and she is coming with Liam, her boyfriend, to help out in this family's time of need. They've just come from Aspen and are here at this funeral, and she's the outsider to this very loud family, if you will. And she just wants to like everybody, and she wants everybody to like her. As an actor, I'm jealous because the three of them get to be siblings and cousins and have that sort of extra added layer. And as Melody, I think it's daunting to watch because they have years together, and Melody is just coming in to hopefully not ruin the weekend. So.
Jonah, he is the younger brother of Liam, and he is kind of in the middle of all of the chaos that emerges following a family funeral. And he is really trying to keep everyone from fighting at first, but then eventually gets to a point where he can't fight anymore, and he has to take a stand on what he thinks. This is a relatable play, I think, for a lot of people, because I think we all have had some pretty big fights with our family at some point or another, and a tragic death in the family can really kind of bring that out. what has surprised me about this play is the more that I read it and the more that I looked at it, and I realized this kind of from the beginning, that it's very thought-provoking, and I just keep thinking about it more and more, and how the different characters come in and they kind of present their arguments in the play, but it doesn't tell you what to think. You just keep thinking about family, about tradition, about culture more and more. It's a really thought-provoking show. You'll definitely be leaving the theater having discussions, and it'll probably keep you up thinking about it.
Like, first of all, I love the play, and I wanted to be involved in any way, shape, or form I could be involved. Getting this part was a very pleasant surprise. It's been a very difficult part. Liam has a lot of range in this play. He goes from anger to love to everything in between throughout the course of this play. So that's been difficult and challenging. It's been a pleasant challenge.
When Rebecca approached me and said, you should really audition for this, I had never heard of it before, but I went online, searched it, and it seemed like a very edgy show, something that I wasn't currently doing. I was doing a children's show at that time, and so I guess part of it was I wanted to go the exact opposite direction of what I was doing currently, and I didn't. And it was also all the characters in this play are challenging for any actor, and so I think I did it for the challenge of it.
Because I know these people, and they're like my family, and I think they are a lot like everyone's family.
The show is daring, and it is thought-provoking, and it is poignant. It's a very moving play. It's a very funny play. It's got a little bit of everything, really. It's a roller coaster ride, and if you enjoy a good story at all, then this is for you. Even if you're not interested in Jewish culture or whatever, this is just a very well written story, and we've got some talented actors and a talented director. Everyone involved is just very passionate about the project.
There's so many. You should come see the show because there are so many reasons to see the show. It's hard for me to list all of them. It's first of all, it's great theater, and we've got some amazing, talented actors working on it, and a fantastic director, and the script itself is amazing. But when I go to see theater, I want something that moves me, and this is definitely a play that moves you, and it takes you through a roller coaster of emotions with the characters, and it makes you think. So it's a brilliant play with some brilliant people in it. It's brilliant.
I think people will want to come to this show because no matter if they're Jewish or not, or if they have giant families or tiny families, they will recognize people they know in it, whether or not it's a relative or a bunch of crazy friends. And I think that it's going to provoke a lot of interesting conversation afterwards as well. I mean, I know at the end of the show I'm always a little floored, so and I think that's a good feeling to get from a theater production. That's what you want to get. So
one reason why you need to come and see this show is how not much else like this has been seen on the Tulsa stage and probably won't for a while. And it is something that I guarantee you everyone who goes to see it is going to be talking about for a while, and you'll have to put up with that. So you might as well be in on the discussion.
I guess through the rehearsal process, I've learned that I don't know whose side to pick. Because I've looked at it from Melody's perspective, but then you do it again and you look at it from Liam's perspective or Jonah's perspective, and it's a totally different place. So if you feel like coming to the show 4 times and focusing on one character, a different character each time, it'll be a different play for you every time. Hey, come to Bad Jews. We open October 30th and run through November 8th. We've got matinees, we've got evening shows. Really, just show up.
If you don't have anything going on for Halloween, or maybe even if you do, come and see it, because it's going to be a lot more interesting and entertaining than getting drunk or whatever you were going to do anyway.
I'm Fiona at the Theater Cat, and I want you to go see Heller Theater Company's presentation of Bad Jews, October 30th through November 8th at the Tulsa PAC. Be there! Meow!
Lutherans are welcome.
Thank you.